And you two are the only people in the industry. I mean, I don't even have to know what's out there. I know you guys are the only ones doing that, period. It doesn't exist. So I think that it's so valuable. And that if you do get out there, like, you're not gonna have time to talk to us anymore every week.
What is it when you say we're the only ones doing it? What do you mean?
So even from when I messaged you about this deal, I got your response, which was on its own already so valuable, just like the level of detail and the level of action items instead of just coming from like, hey, look at it this way. It was like, do this, do this, do this. But it wasn't telling me to think or do anything. It was like, here's all the things to help you make your decision. Here's what you should do. And I was already kind of like, okay, I have my marching orders. And then like later in the day, Natarsia responds and hers is like, it's like we were talking about earlier, it's different from what you said, but consistent with the same message, but coming from a different place. And it just filled me from a support standpoint where I had my logic supported, and then she came in and kind of filled it in with the emotional side too. And that's like I was showing Stephen, and he was like, I'm so glad that we have them. Because it's really hard to think through those things and talk to people and get consistent and like, because usually when I ask advice or even read stuff, you have to kind of pick and choose what you want. And the beauty of what you do is that it's very clear. There's no having to sift through a bunch of information to get to what I need, but it's also high level at the same time, so detailed and high level. And then Natarsia is like emotional, but she's also not emotional, which I like because I'm not like I'm emotional, but I don't like when people are too woo-woo with me. Like I start to kind of be like, oh, you're like because these days it kind of goes with people who con other people. When you get too much like, this is it, manifest it, it's all you need. Like I don't, it's like red flag to me. And she's not like that at all, but she still allows you to feel. Do you know what she did, right? She like wrote this, it's just a few lines or typed a few lines out for me because she was like, oh, I was just to give you, and I just wrote a few things down. And it was like really simple and short, but it was like, it's just like it helped a lot.